Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you? Well, we're back again to talk about Sister Wives.
Yes.
It was absolutely, for me, I enjoyed it. I really did. Baby Crone, take us to the bridge. Let's get in. But before I do, I hope you had a lovely, lovely Monday. And I hope you had a good weekend. And welcome back to Sister Wives.
Yes.
Welcome back. It just seemed like it's going to be exciting. I got so
yes.
many opinions. But right now, let's just get into it. And let's see what's going on with the Sister Wives.
Yes. Okay, well, this is season 18 of Sisterwives, and we was just talking about how Real Housewives of Atlanta, they've been around for a long time. Sisterwives been around.
Sisterwives been a long time too.
Yes,
Oh my God.
even longer. And we're seeing the demise of their family. Because man, just this season look like it's going to be juicy. Okay, I am watering at the mouth, just
when
waiting.
I didn't think that you could even bring it. Like I didn't even think that there was anything to bring.
No, I didn't.
But I love the fact that when we still come in, we see, even though time is going on, and even though they are in the past, during the past Christmas, and so this is winter, so time is going on. What I love about it, I don't mind looking back and seeing it, because I can see the heartache.
Yes.
I can see the anger. I can see the really demise of everything and the reality, because that information, y'all kept a good lid on that.
Yes, they did.
So it's really,
my God.
it looks good. Y'all did that. Go ahead.
So we start off the season with Cody coming in talking about how he's really struggling with the divorce. Well, not the divorce, but the separation of Christine leaving the family. And how Christine is not talking to him, and he just feels iced out and left out. But then when he goes to meet Christine for a lunch, because this was her first time being back in Flagstaff for an entire year since she left, because she was visiting Janelle, it was not a very good meeting for Cody and
She was
Christine.
She was trying, but he was bitter. And she knew, and she was on pins and needles, but she kept it light, and she was dealing with his digs.
Yes, she was.
And she was really trying to sell a little light on the situation. But you know what they say? He who laughs last, laughs best. And she had the last laugh. And
yes,
I think it was just nothing she could do but laugh at the like, even if I thought about coming back to you, the way you act, reminded me never.
Yes, because she laughed and said, "It's so freaking awesome. I'm not married to Cody.
I'm not married to this." Like, ugh.
Yeah, she was so relieved. You could just tell she was glowing,
like,
and looking at Cody obsessing over COVID. She's like, "Oh, wait, you're still over COVID?"
Oh, that's what she said. She said, "You still over." Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, like you're still not over. You're still not over COVID in the sense that the fact that he's
that right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was saying that before you guys come over to the house for Christmas, I want you guys to get tested. And she's just like, he's like so super obsessed, even though he's had COVID. And he's just like, yeah, I'm just trying to look out for my one daughter that didn't get COVID. And she just thinks that he's being overly ridiculous, especially because Christine knows how Cody is treating Janelle's kids and saying that they need to talk to him before they could even come over to Robin's house for Christmas. And here's poor little Robin crying like, why aren't they coming over? Okay, Robin.
I just think that Robin is in denial, A. B, I think Cody is he just lost control.
He has lost control.
And he doesn't even know. He knows he lost control, but he doesn't want to reach out and get help.
Okay.
Because like he he's angry and he really needs to deal with it, but he won't get help for the anger. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And And it's sad because it's like you see, like it's like he's like they think I'm the devil, so I'll be the devil.
Yes.
And he's not even being realistic at all. His
No, he's
thinking
not.
is skewed, honestly.
It is.
And he's scary now. He used to have so much. He used to have a joy about him. Now he just looked dark and sinister.
Yes. And even he still continues to blame Christine, saying that she's the reason why their family fell apart.
And according to
Robin?
No, Janelle, she blamed too because of the camper.
Yes. Yep. Janelle is 100% blamed for keeping the
And Mary
camper.
is blamed too because she just need to leave.
Yes.
He doesn't want it.
And Robin's holding on to Mary, not realizing that Cody just doesn't want her.
And you know what the real reason, in my opinion, but I think this is the reason. The real reason I truly believe that Cody is mad at Janelle is he doesn't want Janelle to be friends with Christine.
Yes.
And because you're being friends with her, it's like that's my enemy. Don't you care? She broke my heart. Don't you care? And she's like, yes, I care. But what Cody's not looking at, just as long as you've been married to her, I have been married to her too.
Yes.
He is so selfish in that.
He really
But
is.
he wants to hold on to the old way. And the only person who wants to give him the old way is Robin. And I hope she gets that old way.
I don't know.
With them rocking on the porch. And I hope that no matter what goes on, that Janelle gets her house built. If nobody else gets it, I hope she gets her house built.
Yes, because the way the story goes is that they all had rentals except for Robin, whose rental fell through.
Right.
So they bought a house.
Right.
And because of that, they don't have the money to pay off the land.
She said they do have the money, just like they had the money then. So I guess he's being frugal with it. Maybe not to pay it off, but they got enough where they know they got a year's time that if they could pay it off, that they would pay off the land. That's what I gather.
Yes.
That's what I gather. Because they owe, what, 100 and something?
I think so.
I don't know what they owe on the land.
And it just seems like, because even Cody's just like, yeah, I just don't believe we're going to be having a house built on this land by spring. So,
and it just seems to me Cody don't want it.
No, he doesn't want it. He even blames Christine. He was like, it would be so much easier and a weight off of our shoulders if we didn't have to pay this land. And it's
But Christine, but Janelle is invested. And what I hope happen if nobody gets it, that she gets her house on the land.
Yes.
Because it's other people who live on that land, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's other people scattered out on the land. I truly do. So I hope that she gets her little house on that land.
But that has put a strain on their relationship even more.
Yeah. It just seems so sad about it. And they're arguing and... But like she said, how are we going to be a family if he feels as though that Janelle is turning the kids against him.
Yes, he does.
So he feels as though if they got a problem, you stay out of it and you have the kids call me.
Yes.
So these are grown kids. So what I'm going to do with my grown kids say, your father say call him. What did he want? You have to call him to find out. Well, if you don't tell me, I ain't calling.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, that's true.
They grown. And I don't think, and then he holding her responsible. He's got this warped sense.
He really does.
In his mind, and it's not
yes,
good.
because according to Janelle, the way he puts it is that he has the ability to lead a family, but Janelle is undermining him by not doing that, by not doing what he says. And then that makes it look bad for the other wives. It makes him look bad, like he can't control the family.
And in respect to Cody, I got a little belly for him. I do understand what he's saying. But it's too much, too little, too late. You should have started them off like that. You should have followed protocol when you brought Robin in it. Now that Robin done put all of this in your head and the way that it should be done, those family wasn't even talking about stuff like that. But now that Robin's in, now you want to be the way, you want to make it the way Robin is. Now your whole family is falling apart because you're challenging them to live this way when it was never like that.
Yes.
Never. Okay? So now, what do you want to do? Why don't you just end it and start a whole new thing? Because it seemed like that's what you want. And God help the people that get involved. Because if they get involved with you now, they're getting involved with a bitter man. A bitter old man. Because he's going to be bitter. And he's going to run it on. He's never going to allow this to happen again. So if you think that you saw nice Cody, it won't be that way ever again. He's going to run it, and his wife, what's her name?
Robin.
Going to run it like a on fist. I wouldn't want to be under them for nothing. What he say will go. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If he say, I need your check, he'll have your check. If I say we're going to do this, you're going to do this. If I say he's not going to have no back mouth. No. I see where he's going with this. But for him to try to do it after all these years, you're going to bring in another woman and the way that she see it, and you done disrupt your whole family on an ideology that didn't work for her. And now she comes over bringing it, and it certainly ain't working for you. So what you going to do? You're going to start all over with this craziness. Yes. We'll see.
Now, the big talk of the episode was with Mary and Robin. Now, I'm starting to have a little soft spot for Mary. Okay. Because I'm surprised she coming around. She's starting to see. Even though she says that no matter what the audience says and no matter how much they judge her, she's still right in her decisions and what she's done. But she said that she really loved Cody in the point that she said in her words, spend forever with him. Basically wanted to give Cody whatever just so that she can spend forever with him. And now Cody's like, I don't want to spend forever with you, Mary. He
actually said that.
No, it was really Mary that walked away. But no, he doesn't say it to Mary's face. Mm-hmm. And if he does, Mary just kind of probably shoos it off. And then when she really sits back and ponders it and really looks on it and reflects, I think she really does come around and realize Cody doesn't want her, because we even see later in this season that she talks to Robin and says, he clearly doesn't want me.
Doesn't want her.
Yes.
When will she accept that? And when will she accept that Robin just using her?
I think
I don't understand that.
I don't think she's come around to that one yet, because she's talked about, while she was listening to Robin go on her whole sad story about how Christine leaving the family has thrown her into a depression over the fact that the family is crumbling in front of her, and that now she's the blame. And she was like, was I blind? Did I just not see it? And
I think that she has lied to herself so long about this story that she truly believed that this is what she sees. She has said it so long that she really believes it. Because I'm going to be like Mary and like Janelle. I don't know what this woman was looking at.
Exactly.
I don't know what she saw or what she wanted to see when she came in this family. Mm-hmm. Because whatever she saw, it was all the same. Ain't nothing got no better. It got worse from the day she walked in the door.
Yes.
So what was she looking at?
I have no idea. She was looking at here's her selfish reason. When she had her divorce previously, she felt so, not like alone, but like unwanted. Mm-hmm. And she was looking at all the other plural marriages and looking at how their relationships were. And she was like, oh, if only I could have that. I would just love to have that. Mm-hmm. And then when she met Cody and became a part of the family, she was
Cody.
She was like, they were all so welcoming. I felt like I fit in. I felt like I was welcomed. She was just like, you guys loved me. She was like, I thought I was loved.
How could she feel that way when Christine was kind of cold to her? And they were just they didn't even like the way this was going on. This is she just wanted to see. You were sneaking around, seeing them on the DL. Stop it. See, people want to believe what people want to believe.
Yes.
You know, see, y'all started this thing off wrong, and you know what? You ended it off wrong.
Yes.
So y'all gonna have to clean it from the tutor to the rooter. You're about to lose Janelle, and then you don't want. And if you really wanted it so much, why won't you take Mary?
Yes.
Why won't you say, okay, Mary, I take you back? Why won't he take Mary?
I don't know. Because if Robin's really the head bee in charge, then if Robin likes Mary, then Cody likes Mary.
And another thing, just jumping to a thing, but they did show it. It seems like when he told Janelle, when she grabbed for him, it showed me a scene that they get heated.
Oh, yes.
That was something, and the way he jerked from her, that was something that has happened before. And it just seemed like when he said to her, I'm done.
Yes.
That was to me saying, either you're going to run the way that I want this house to run, but it's too late. It's too late. He's trying to run it when you never ran it like that.
No.
And you're dealing with Robin, and the way Robin done put this, in my opinion, Robin done put this all in your head. Now you trying to be the big man, take advantage of your kids. You would never live your life like that. And you had your wives. Now you're losing them, trying to live in a pair of shoes that's just too big for your feet.
Lost his wives, fighting to get back the wives he let get lost.
And he feels as though I was too lenient on him. But it was working for you.
Yeah, it was.
They covered for you. They worked for you. But that wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Now you want to be this hard person and go by the rules and
dictator.
Be a dictator. Now that's what you want, and now the girls are not complying to it. Well, these women are not complying, and they trying to work with you, but every which way they turn, you're there with a sword trying to cut their heads off.
That is true.
And the only person that there soothing your ego is Robin.
That is true. Even Mary said it, because Mary used to say that she was the emotional support and was there for Cody. And now it's Robin that has that position. And she's okay with that. But also we can see that even we know Christine definitely, because she has left. But Janelle has said that she doesn't even recognize Cody, because Cody used to be so engaging with their sons. That now that the fact that he's just like, I don't even want to talk to them. She's like, I don't know who this man is.
I don't know who he is anymore. I understand that. Man, can you imagine? I mean, even over the years that even you and I, the public, the viewers, see the change in Cody.
Yes.
He's unrecognizable ever since he's been with Robin. And it seems like she's got this vision in her head of this rocking chair on the porch. I hope she have it. It's such a small thing. It's such a tiny thing in the scheme of things to have all your 4 or 5 sister wives just sitting on the porch, rocking, just drinking some lemonade, having a conversation, reminiscing over the kids. It sounds so Hall of Fame.
Yes, and probably bad
but it doesn't even sound realistic.
No, yeah, you're right. We see that.
Yeah, we sitting there and harboring all kind of feelings while you, the head lady in charge. Yeah. I don't know, and I don't know if Robin would be a good source for people to get along with. I don't know if if all the wives would get along with wife number 1. I think it would be some problems.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Really, that was pretty much it for the episode.
Nothing. It have to be something.
Oh no, it was just a lot of Cody talking Cody language, because sometimes he said stuff that you and me were just like, what Cody?
What does that mean?
Rewind it back.
Especially when he was talking to Christine at the table.
Yes.
Was that breakfast or brunch?
That was lunch.
The way he was talking to Christine, and she was just being so sweet. And I noticed when Christine get nervous, she gets a little giggly and more more try to keep it light. And he was making fun of her light. She just got issues.
Yes.
He's got issues.
Yes, he's so mad he can't even laugh.
He really resent the fact that she got away.
Yes.
And even then, if you think that he could have wooed her, he didn't even try. He was still hurling insults.
Yes.
This is crazy to
He
me.
said in the confessional that he would just like for Christine to go away and let me sit in my hate so I can feel
Why
it.
wouldn't he just say, Christine, I'm so angry with you. I just don't want to see you for a while. I need to get over it. I'm so angry with you. I'm so sorry. I can't eat with you. Right now, I don't like you. I'm so angry. Why can't he just be angry? Instead of being passive aggressive.
Yes, because as we'll see in probably the next episode, because they showed a little bit clips of the season to come. While they were sitting at the table, they had a conversation. She was just like, you're mad? And he was just like, yeah, I got anger issues.
Right, yeah. And it's like, how do you eat under that tension? Ooh, what a meal. Well, anyway, is there anything else?
No, I'm just glad Sisterwives are back.
Oh, it was so refreshing. So please, leave your comments. Let us know what you think. I know we're new, but we're back.
Yes.
And we have plenty of it. This is Mao, but we're really ready to go in. I really enjoyed this season. I mean, I really enjoyed this episode.
First episode.
It really I just didn't even think that they would even have anything to bring.
I
but
know.
They are bringing it.
And
I
oh
just
man,
love
do
it.
we see the crumble of their family this season.
The crumbling of it all and what was going on and how they kept it a secret is wonderful. So I'm really eager. And sometimes when I look at these reality shows and I see Christmas, I find it boring. But when I'm looking back at this is not boring at all. It's really filling in the pieces to what's going on today in their lives.
Yes, and they truly keep reality TV real.
Yeah, I really did enjoy it. And all I can say, let's wait and see, right? So until next Sunday.
Yes.
We will be doing it again. Hopefully we'll get it out on a Monday. We'll try, but we've been very, very busy.
Yes.
But baby Crone go back to school. So we're going to try to get it on a Monday. We're going to try, right?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, please join us. Please thumbs us up. Tell a friend. Share. And make a comment. Good or bad, we could really, really use it. We're almost hitting 100, and it's because of people like you who watch us and support us. So again, we thank you for your following us, right?
Yes.
Baby Crone, say something.
Yes. I hope you guys enjoy our recaps.
Yes, we do. We
Even
really
though lately there hasn't been many shows that we're recapping. However, the Kardashians are coming back, so don't worry.
So we'll be back to doing a whole lot of shows. And so when it's not a lot of shows, I do a lot of tarot reading on what's going on in the news today.
And we'll see how we like 90 Day Last Resort as well.
So this is the season where you get so bombarded, we wind up not doing half of the people that we want to do.
Yes.
So anyway, we really do enjoy this show. So please follow us. Give us your comments. It really, really means a lot. Until next week, stay cool. Don't be uncool.
Yes.
That's what Luann said. Stay cool. Don't be uncool until we meet again. Sunflowers.